Excitement is bubbling up everywhere, as kids who previously battled that time are now keen on keeping clean with the new SpongeBob sponge. Parents everywhere are soaking up the credit.
Well, I am always saying clean up your act, you know? Clean up your act, you know?
My God, she's right. Just look at me. I'm a disgrace. I barely upload. My views are at an all-time low. I'm not funny. I don't have any friends. Man, I really need to clean up my act, don't I? That infomercial really dug deep. What am I doing with my life? I need to get my channel back on track. Let's see.
Yeah, you should.
Well, that SpongeBob did quite well. That gives me an idea. Cue the intro. Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Oh, too bad, you fucking prick. Oh, stuck between two bites on level 1. Lonely Goomba. Money and Johnny are just no fun. Lonely Goomba. If crappy games is something you wish. Lonely Goomba. Oh, this shitty video will scratch your itch. Lonely Goomba. Ready? Lonely Goomba. Lonely Goomba. Lonely Goomba. Lonely Goomba. What are you doing here? I thought I told you to fuck off, you stupid sponge. Yes, finally found another excuse to use that intro. So,
It's SpongeBob,
let's see what
isn't it?
SpongeBob games we've got here. There we go. SpongeBob Super Sponge. Well, I've got to say, I'm not really seeing anything particularly super about him. I don't know about you, but when I think of superheroes, I tend to think of stuff like super strength, speed, flight, pulling cockroaches from a bag, and rich people with a strange fetish for bats. But I tell you what I don't think of. Sponges. I mean, even if I put a little cute cape on it, it's not really convincing me. Well, let's take a look at the game anyway. Well, this menu is freaking me out. So many pineapples. Whoa. So anyways, the game, and we're SpongeBob, as you might expect, and we're being attacked by a bunch of out-of-place looking enemies, such as mentally handicapped fish, terrifying worm of death, and who can forget the fan-favourite, incredibly pixelated jellyfish. But still not quite pixelated enough if you ask me. But here we go, let me just fix that for you. That's much better, isn't it? So we get to the end and pick up this jar. Well, there goes my hearing. Think you could be any more obnoxiously loud next time, chaps? I can still hear a little bit from my left ear, you know. Just turn it up next time, okay? Alright, well now we're on to level 2. Sandy's Tree Dome. You know, Sandy, that squirrel who friend-zoned SpongeBob so bad he never went on a date since. Yeah, that's Sandy. So, in order to stay nice and moist out of water, we have to keep getting SpongeBob wet. Well, that sounds a bit wrong, but you know what I mean, because if he gets too dry, well, let's watch. But I warn you, what you are about to see may disturb you. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Whoa! That's right, people. He farted himself to death. Oh, the horror. Let's watch that again in slow motion. Truly disturbing. Remember, next time you feel the farts coming on, it might be your last. Having said that, SpongeBob's a bit of a dick, isn't he? I mean, look at him. He's stomping on these baby bears to get up that tree. Now, there's 2 issues I have with that. 1, he's probably killed that bird and smashed those eggs, you bastard. And 2, unborn bears' fetuses aren't even that bouncy. I mean, you might get a few inches at most, but bouncing that high, it ain't gonna happen, SpongeBob. You're full of shit. Ah, those poor birds. I understand your suffering. Always getting stomped on by someone to get on a higher ledge.
Why are you calling Goomba? Yes,
Stop looking at me! Alright, time for the first boss. And it's a giant jellyfish. Very original. And how do you kill it? Well, by capturing its babies and using them as projectiles. First the baby birds, now the baby jellyfish. What have you got against babies, SpongeBob? Killing a mum with her own babies. It's fucked up, mate. Oh yeah, some story now. You know, I forgot about that. So basically, we're doing errands for Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy to get their autograph or something like that. It's exciting, right? So, our next errand is to get some kelp cream and a facial. Look mate, we all want a facial now and then, but you can't just be so forward about it. Besides, you're like 80 fucking years old. I'm gonna struggle to even get the thing up, to be honest. So where do we find this kelp cream anyway? Maybe in a shop or in that kelp forest? Now mate, how about a log-filled cave? A perfect environment for kelp. Man, look at all this kelp. It's everywhere. Kelp as far as the eye can see. Oh shit, a robot fish. A robot fish with a littering problem. You know, have you ever heard of recycling? Sheesh. But man, this music, listen to it. That's less than 10 seconds before it loops. 10 seconds looped over and over the entire fight. I mean, there's phoning it in and then there's making an 8-second loop. It's driving me nuts. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm leaving. I can't take no more of this loop.
Well, you can.
Oh,
You're stuck between
right.
two pipes.
You know, I forgot for a second that I was stuck between two pipes. So I guess I'll just finish this game then. You know, I can't see it getting much better though. Every level is pretty much the same thing. Find an item, Barnacle Boy says good job, Mermaid Man gets a facial and the cycle continues. Having said that, some of these levels are looking quite nice. I've got to admit, that is some nice looking lava, and I'm liking this graveyard level. Spooky, scary skeletons. And we get to fight the Flying Dutchman, just like old times. And the boss music is more than 8 seconds long too. I counted. It's 15 seconds. It's a new record. With any luck, the next boss might even make it to 20 seconds. I can't wait to find out. So, now we're on some pipes. Hey, wait a minute. How come these pipes shoot fire and mine don't? Man, I knew I was getting ripped up with these stupid green pipes. Oh, great. And now we have electric charge too. Man, these silver pipes really have it all. Yeah, you and me. What? Well, I wouldn't have to if you shot fire now, would I? Pfft, pipes, eh? Can't live with them. Can't live without. Well, it's time for the final level already. The canning factory. And it's on the surface. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and SpongeBob has a water dome on his head so he can breathe now. That probably would have come in handy before, you know. Probably wouldn't have spontaneously farted to death now, would I? I told you SpongeBob would do anything to get some Screw-Up-Us. But forget Screw-Up-Us for a moment, because we're on the final boss. I wonder what it could be. Maybe a cool character from the show like King Neptune or a Mermaid Man villain. And maybe I will finally be able to become Super Sponge and kick some ass. Well, here we go. What the fuck is that? Is that a seal with a dog's head? I don't even know what to say. Who even thought of that? How did that even happen? Who at the corporate meeting said, you know what guys, I'm really digging this SpongeBob game, but you know what will really finish it off? A dog-faced Finbutt. A dog-faced Finbutt indeed. Man, you know, I miss the good old days of killing a jellyfish with her babies. But, that SpongeBob Super Sponge, bit of a misleading title, but I guess SpongeBob Normal Sponge wouldn't sell as many copies now, would it? But, not only that, the game's made me feeling a bit bloated, to be honest. Not sure why. Oh shit! I haven't drank any water in 10 minutes. I'm dehydrated. Oh god! Oh no! It's happening! No!
Wow. That's a Flintstones intro.